Welcome guys, GG and TM are fighting in Zone 3, and like always we're breaking it down on both sides and showcasing who is victorious in the defensive and the offensive pushes today. Hello guys, yes, smash a like, comment and subscribe for more daily videos of me, MrSneakyy, and we're here finally with more PvP in the game mode. Yes, we're in Zone 3 and GG and TM are fighting, and it's a massive fight this time because we've still got again GG 83 and 13, and then we would see TM, obviously TM2 I believe, that's another alliance, and then I've got two other allies in this zone, but I don't think the other two shut up as much. They do appear, but I don't obviously have that footage, so I do apologize for you guys. I wish I could have caught you guys fighting, but I just haven't been able to. So what we're watching right now is a pretty simple fight. We are watching TM and GG, and basically what's happening right now is GG are defending this area and they're trying to take control and destroy this flag right now, and the reason is so they can obviously push forward and start taking out some of the TM zone, right? But TM have actually got a really good little defense set up here, but obviously we need activity to obviously enhance it even further, right? They've got a really good, as you can see, line of these ice turrets, and we've got this ice turret being destroyed and targeted right now, and this is kind of like the thing that I want to kind of address in this video as well with, you know, the turret meta, because some people are not enjoying it, some people are enjoying it. I'm still on the fence. So far from what I've personally seen, if you've got a really good alliance, I'm not gonna lie, a really good alliance, and you're coordinated, you are able to take out these turrets, and you only have to take out one or two at a time, back up, and then, you know, reassess and go back in. It's not something you have to try and destroy all in one go, but it is something you will work on over time, and you're gonna see that on this episode, because this is the initial start of the fight, and what we're going to try and do, like always, is break down the open field in this large fight that's happened over a few hours in, you know, smaller episodes. It's nice, bite-sized, and you guys obviously enjoy it that way, right? So what we're seeing right now though is the TM boys, they are turning up now, and the TM boys understand, like, we need to defend these obviously turrets from the GG boys, because if we don't, GG are just basically taking out any of these, you know, turrets basically for free and getting all the free extra maybe merits or resources that you get for actually killing them with your policies, depending on how deep you actually are in them, right? So let's go into a little bit further into the future, and where we see how this fight goes from here into honestly a carnage of a fight. So this is just a preview, but I wanted to really showcase here of the defense of TM. I'm gonna lie, this is a really, honestly, it looks very powerful defense. Let's talk about it, right? Because you've got the level 4 spire obviously located right here, which is really nice, because later on you're going to see basically the range of this thing probably covers where that red line is, meaning a lot of turrets, and more importantly both of these different types of fortresses are defended, right, because of that nice spire 4 placement. And then what they've done, as you can see, they've put two big fortresses here to basically be their defensive position, and then they've just surrounded this mass amount, and you can imagine it went all the way up, but we've already taken two of those little turrets out there in the GG forces, right? And we watched one of them just get taken in the earlier clip. But all of this is towers, and you can see it later on, these are the towers on the other side. It is insane. All of this space is just for defense, right? All just an extra march basically to kill your opponents. And this is honestly something you guys honestly should be adopting. I'm not gonna lie, like the way that they're placing these turrets is, if you've got high enough activity and people are trying to push into you, this should be a strong enough barrier with your troops online to obviously sustain and defend in a choke point. So I really want to just point that out and showcase this little defensive, you know, structure that the TM guys have set up before we get into further episodes, because we are going to go into obviously how this goes from where it is to how it is in the current timeline in the game, which I don't want to spoil for anyone so far, right? So he has been a really good, as we've seen, offensive strategy from GG. They need to take out the flag, which they're doing, and then they're trying to build the flag, right? And then TM, again, really good defensive strategy. They've got all of these turrets in the really good key positions, all located, again, around these major zones. And then they're able to use the spire with the forts to hopefully, obviously, make a really good defensive area. So let's see how this defense goes against the offense of GG. And here we go. GG coming in for the push. And if you can tell which side this is, we are now looking at it from, obviously, this angle. Meaning, up at the top where the arrow is where that flag just was. So we're attacking from the side where we can see two of those turrets already gone. And if you're watching this murder ball now from GG, you can see some really good focus fire here. You're going to see him targeting some of these turrets and getting them absolutely obliterated so they can push forward with their infantry units. But what you're also seeing is that same murder ball try and target some of the further back units to try and get them who are closer to maybe, for example, this little turret here. This turret is obviously going to deal area of effect damage to anyone if you're using someone like Lilia or Valen on the open field. So you can see the strategy of GG here, and GG going straight into a massive push. So many troops online for them, and you can see this now nice defensive line that they're holding compared to TM, which are holding again along their turrets, which is the correct thing they should be doing, using their turrets for their advantage, right? But you can already see, guys, look at how much space, if we just draw it on the map, is empty, meaning all that's gone. There were turrets there and they've been destroyed. So that just showcases what I'm talking about. Like, these turrets can be good, but you need to think the actual foundation, which is the units behind them, because the way the turrets almost are is almost like a sixth march. You know, they're slowing down a target as like a supportive march. They're increasing the amount of damage dealt or a really big hit from the fire turrets, right? So I love to see how this could be obviously different. I am going to try and record different servers in the future. I'm just waiting for obviously the new year to be away so we can start on the new channel direction on our PvP stuff. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that. But here we've got now again actually a nice amount of activity on the TM side, right? We've got some guys here with obviously a definite outnumber of the GG, right? GG definitely outnumbering these guys, definitely like 2 to 1, even 3 to 1 if you want to say that, for the marches. And that means these guys can actually focus on different tasks, and I like that. I like the fact that we've got this group here that is mainly focusing down on this side, and you've got basically like this murder ball that's kind of like, you know, focusing up on this top side. And this is a really great fight, and this is again only the opening of this war, because this is the zone 3 war. Whoever can win this war obviously allows them to go into zone 4, meaning if TM loses here, they are currently locked out, but they do have a second opportunity, which we will obviously talk about at the end of these PvP videos if you've been enjoying all of them. So let's fast forward it a little bit. Let's see and showcase how this fight develops, because you can imagine this is where the fight does last for quite a while here. But we do get more TM guys, and I actually get to showcase, and I really like this from Googly using Venomous Lizard. So we're going to zoom in on the boy here. He's using Goresh Skogel Venomous Lizard. I'm not gonna lie, it got melted only because of obviously him being the only infantry unit. But if we actually go back on that and watch this march, he actually does surprisingly a lot of work, right? He's got this Venomous Lizard, and you can already see these marches here. Look how much area of effect damage they're taking. And then he uses the Mocking Chorus to take all the tank aggro. So he literally taunts all those guys onto him. And you can see the mass amount of area of effect damage, all the 100s, 200s damage being dealt by the Goresh, by the Venomous Lizard, as well as all that counterattack hits. So I really just want to kind of showcase that, because some people are using Goresh Skogel in the field, and I like to see it. I like to see people trying to get these brand new heroes in the open field instead of just obviously keeping them where they are and just in, you know, the dust, because they don't know what to do and they don't know, you know, if they should be using them or not. So I like the fact we're seeing some usage on these guys on the open field. And we've got Googly again for TM, and this murder ball here actually working surprisingly very, very well. And look at this focus down onto the target here on Drow, and Drow getting absolutely melted here. Honestly, really, really good focus fight by that TM defense murder ball. And we zoomed out, and you can see there, a lot of turrets have disappeared, right? A lot of turrets have disappeared, but TM are regrouping. They're still fighting together strong, and they're still maintaining the people that are online. They're keeping composure, and they're focusing up, which is really good, right? Even though, you guys might be in the comments saying, you know, the way they're outnumbered. Yes, the TM guys know. I know. Everyone knows they're outnumbered right now, right? But it's the fact that they continue to fight, and they'll keep going until the last moment, which I guess GG in the world chat will always say they're appreciative of how hard and long they'll fight. For even the members that are on at the time when they go for these big pushes, right? So really, really enjoy it. And I love to see TM obviously fighting and trying to hold this line here, obviously, so they can protect all of those turrets on the right side from getting destroyed by GG. But GG are regrouping, as you can see, and they're going to be going into the next phase. So what we're going to do is leave the video there. I know you guys are probably wanting more, and guess what, there is more to PvP to come. We have recorded a bunch of it, and I'm going to try and break this down into maybe 4 or 5, again, nice PvP breakdown, so you can see this fight from both sides, and how both sides, again, working really, really well on the defense and the offense, right? So if you've enjoyed it, smash a like, comment, and subscribe. Like always, guys, we made MrSneakyy. We're here doing Call of Dragons content every single day because we are an official Call of Dragons content creator. So until the next video, guys, and until then, stay safe, stay sneaky, and enjoy the PvP.